Alright folks, welcome to Gamble Brands Round 2. Today's item comes from Amazon.com. We're trying out the Kingshida collapsible ultralight camp stove with the piezo ignition. As usual, this $8 item has many twins already found on Amazon.com for around the same price. So keep your eyes open for sales and deals that could save you a few bucks more. Oh, little camp stove. Okay, that is it. It's the only thing in there. That is it. No other info or invoice or nothing. So that goes. Now we're down to a little travel box. Continuation from the unboxing, unveiling, whatever in the car. There's what we have. Just arrived from Las Vegas, I think. But it's another Chinese outsourced brandless whatever. Anyway, this one is the small screw type topper stove, whatchamacallit. Another nice little box. Not nearly as good as the one on that OO Best. Let's grab round one. And this one is not as good. Still rigid, still protective. Alright, anyway. Attaches to that, not the butane type, but the isobutane type. Okay, screws on. You can see its type has a little on-off twisty type knob. That is not a very friendly knob, dear Lord. Maybe it'll loosen up with time, but so far that thing feels like the handle is going to break off before you get that thing set to cook with. You can see it has a piezo igniter. It is a little type that has the folding toppers, and it swings around. You grab the first one, grab the base, and twist. I will say up front, and you can see it right there, this thing is horribly unbalanced. For $8, I'd call this thing decent. $8 or $9, you know, decent. At least just on build quality, decent. I haven't decided yet because I haven't fired it up whether performance is going to bring it up from decent or drop it down below decent. But let's give her a spin onto this gadget here. Turn it off, make sure it's locked. Set her on here and see if we can fire her up. We'll just do that. These things are also very... I'm going to have to bend the pot stands to get them to line up because they're so poorly assembled or something. There's some wicked misalignment, but also the actual little flip tops, the little feet that sit up there and give you a little support. Some of them, like this one and that one, sit pretty flat. This one here, not so much, and this one is just terrible. You have to bend the shit out of the heck out of that one to. It's going to take needle nose to get that squared up. But again, at under $10, if it works here in a moment, then I will take back any negative I say based off the price point, because a little tweaking isn't too uncalled for if it's super cheap. But if it's super cheap and it is built poorly and performs poorly, then we're going to call it what it is and call it a POS. But anyway, that's what Gamble Brands is all about, is gambling on unknowns in the unbranded community of products. So here we go. Let's try to fire it up. Maybe. There we go. Not bad. Okay, that's... Oh. I don't know how well you can see it. Let me kill the little light here. But the piezo igniter is already starting to go red hot. The very tip of it's starting to go white hot, which gives me the impression that this thing is going to burn out its own igniter within the first couple of uses. Let's move it out to the edge, to a little bit safer zone. I'm going to really crank it up and see if I can't burn the house down. Okay. So we'll kill that. So, I'll go ahead and say it. I'm impressed. That is a ridiculous amount of heat output. To see that flame again from the front instead of from above. As you can see, that flame, my thumb to pinky is 9 inches. So I'd call that a good 6-inchable flame. And that's only about 3/4 of the way, 3/4 of volume. It does have very good stability. I can turn it way, way down. But again, you can see in there that piezo igniter on the left side there. Sorry for the poor camera angles. I'm trying not to drop the phone. That poor piezo igniter is not going to live long. You can even see on the side of the blue flame, the orange going up the side where it's actually burning away, oxidizing away. You can see it over here, this side, by that butane in the background. You can see the golden flame burning up that poor piezo igniter that's not going to live long. I mean, you can go way down, way down, and right back up. So obviously this thing would make a good backup stove. That piezo ignition might only last 1 or 2 cooks, but definitely has the firepower. In hindsight, I'm grading this a solid B after considering both the A level performance and the C level finish. It does hold its own against higher dollar models like the MSR Pocket Rocket that it does a good job of copying. Be sure to check back soon for the next round of Gamble Brands reviews. Please like, share, and subscribe to show me that I should keep buying and testing this junk so that others know better.